Family, thank you so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video as always. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this as your own energy. Um, I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. Um, If you'd like to work with me on spiritual advice, um, twin flame stuff, astrology readings, and more, my information is in the description below. Um, Use your discernment to determine if this reading is for you. Um, Keep in mind, we all have masculine and feminine energies in us, excuse me, and so sometimes I'll say divine feminine and I mean divine masculine and vice versa. So but we all have both of those energies in us. All right, y'all. So let me get into it. Um for some of you, you have I've been talking about an old or a former masculine that has been in your life, and um they might be getting in touch with you these days. And for some of you, you're open to it. For others of you, you are closed. You're saying, no, I don't want you back. Leave me alone. I've moved on. And for others of you, you're open because you know that the person needed to mature. There are some things that they needed to do um, in order to get to a point where they were ready to stand in the relationship and step into a union with you. Um, and so for some of you, that's the reason you're giving them another chance. Um, for those of you who are not, it's because you feel like they're still, like it's been all this time and they're still not ready. Communication is important. You can be having unexpected conflict right now. There could be arguments. Just keep in mind things that come out of the blue. You misunderstand the other person, they misunderstand you. And so you may have to work extra hard to be able to navigate these waters when it comes to communication. Um, So be willing to put in the time, the effort, the energy to make sure that your communication is the way you want it to be, to make sure that you're understanding others and you're being understood. And I know when it happens, sometimes it throws you and you like, okay, things been going fine, not understanding why we had these issues, these arguments, whatever. But if you can, work together on it, you can get through that. Um, it's interesting the way that things have been happening lately, but I talked to you about Mercury in retrograde on another video, and probably a couple videos, and Mercury is going out of retrograde officially the 20th, but just keep in mind that I would say the energy from that retrograde can stay in effect until probably the 27th or so. So I would say just continue um, to work on communication and making sure that you're doing everything that you can to, I mean, sometimes things will happen, but doing doing what you can to make sure that you don't get into arguments, fights that are unnecessary with people that you don't have disagreements over things because of misunderstandings, and that you focus more on really getting to the root of stuff instead of just having careless arguments and sometimes damaging relationships. So, and getting back to this, so with some of you, you have a new love coming in. The new love is trying to express to you how they are inspired by you, how you make such a huge difference in their lives, how they really feel this connection with you, and they're trying to express how much they care for you. And sometimes it's hard for them to do that, so it might come across as like, well, that what they're saying is like they don't like me, or they don't care about me, or they don't. And if it's possible, like I said, try your best to make sure that you are being understood and understanding others, because the what they're saying may be something totally different than you are interpreting, and that could be, um yes, I love you. Yes, I care about you. Yes, I just want to spend time with you. Yes, I want to be with you. Yes, you inspire me. Yes, I always want to be with you. Yes, I always want to hear what you think about things, because the way you think is fascinating, and I think that you're brilliant, and I think, that you're so creative, and they could go on and on. Um, but this new love that's coming in, they're a reciprocator naturally. So you're not always having to ask them, hey, I put something out there, so why don't you? Or I put like a million things out there. Give me one thing back. Instead, they're saying, okay, you put 10 things out there, I'm going to put 20 out there. You put 15, I'm going to put 30, whatever it is. They're trying to multiply the the thing that you put out there, so that you know that they're trying to give back, they're trying to share, but it's a natural thing. They're not saying give me a prize or give me a medal because I gave you something. They're saying no, I'm just going to keep putting stuff out there, I'm going to keep giving, going to keep sharing, going to keep opening up, and I'm going to figure out what it's going to take for us to come together, and for you to know that I want you, that I want to be with you. Um, and it's nothing unusual for them. Like, they're, when it comes to relationships, they're a worker. They don't care. They'll put effort into it. And a lot of people, like, I was thinking about this, like a lot of people are very transactional in their interactions in relationships, and they would say, well, this person is transactional, but when you look at it, like, they're always trying to figure out, okay, I did one thing, you should do at least one thing, and if I could get you to do three or five, then that would be great. Instead of that, like, people now especially are tired of this transactional nature. And again, I've been talking about the importance of twin flames, and our part of our mission, which is we are breaking the mold and creating a new template for the way that we interact and the way that we treat each other. Our exchanges in relationships cannot be this way. um, it's not going to work. So we need to continue to be focused on um, giving, just selflessly loving, which, again, like I was saying, this new love that's coming in, this is it. This is what the new divine masculine is doing. Like, they're putting love out there, they're sharing, they're opening up, they're trying to figure out how to communicate best with you. They'll give you like 50 things, and they're like, okay, I'm just putting the 50 things out there because I want to give you all these things. I want to give you gifts. I want to shower you with attention, affection. I want to talk to you. I want to cuddle with you. I want to hold you. I want us to have, you know, lots of fun, excitement, adventures. I want us to travel together. I want to show you the life that I want to live with you, the one that you know that you've been missing with your other masculine. And I don't want you to have any doubt that I'm the one for you. However, there's this fear, and it might be fear on both of your sides. Like I've been talking about that for them. Like, is she gonna cheat on me? Is she gonna, walk away from me? What is she gonna do? Um, is she is she too good to be true? And when I get married and I wake up, she'll flip a switch on me and it'll be a totally different person. Is the collective gonna flip on me? Uh, Is is the collective gonna flake out? And on the other side of it, you're saying, is he gonna flake on me? Is he gonna, you know, leave me? Is he gonna cheat on me? Is he gonna, we're gonna get married and then I'm gonna have kids and then he's gonna abandon me with the kids or one kid? Is it gonna be, a totally different person once I get married than, you know, the guy that I know now? What is it going to be like? So the collective is like, no, I don't want games. I don't want you playing with me. I don't want you, pretending to be one thing. And then when I commit to you something else, I'm not dealing with that again. And so both of you are healing and you've done a lot of healing work, but both of you are getting this, um, corrective emotional experience with each other where you're trying to trust, you are trusting each other and taking a leap of faith and believing that you are both going to continue to pour into each other to make this union what you want it to be. And I know sometimes I say relationship, and that's for lack of a better term, besides union. Um, but really just pouring into each other and saying, okay, I want to reciprocate. I want to show you the love that I know that I would want, and you're doing the same for each other. And so it's been so far a beautiful journey. There's been ups and downs and twists and turns, but you're both continuing to work on it to see if it's going to work. And so far it's working out. And so they want to, you know, give you attention and affection and love, and they want to settle down and they want to commit and they want to, some of them will propose to you soon if they haven't already. And so some of you will have families, some of you will not. You'll just enjoy this life as a couple, travel around and do all the things that you want to do. And maybe you have people staring at you as a couple or as individuals because you look so amazing. You're so beautiful, so handsome, you're, stylish, you've got, energy that's amazing, God and goddess energy. You know, you're successful, like I was talking about, you secure the bag, and maybe you've got financial windfall, you got money coming in on you, you got all kinds of opportunities. People may be envious of you or jealous of you, so just watch out for that. And continue to, of course, watch, read, listen to the things that will lift you up. Continue to glow up, continue to focus on the things that are most important, continue to work on surrounding yourselves with energy that like is going to lift you up, but also people, situations, experiences that you know they want everyone to win. Um, all right, so and of course, as always, happy lightning fast manifesting. I'm gonna end for now, but I want to bring you some more videos soon. All right, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all next time. Bye for now.